Good afternoon and welcome to the presentation of Gem4me business model that was given by Alexander Kachanovsky, the member of the board of directors on Thursday, June 22nd of 2017. My name is Oleg Lipovetsky and I will be translating on behalf of Mr. Kachanovsky. Alexander Kachanovsky speaking. Good afternoon everyone. Let's begin the presentation of our project. Today I have a good amount of new information regarding our business and I hope that you enjoy them. And today I want to tell you why other companies have just messengers and why we have the first money messenger. Why more than 2.5 million of people have already downloaded and used the messenger. How to earn fast with the help of our messenger. And how to earn a lot with our messenger. The human need for communication has always been present in societies. There are always various means for people to communicate with each other, be that phones and then social networks, and now is the time of messengers, as they provide a more personalized type of communication, and when one shares pictures or private information, it is only seen by the receiving person, unlike hundreds of people in social networks. The first messenger was launched in 2011, WhatsApp. And in the past 6 years, messengers took over an immense amount of users with the new approach to personalizing communication. Messengers were able to offer what people needed. Furthermore, in 2015, the amount of users of the 4 most popular messengers surpassed the amount of users of the 4 most popular social networks. We have a new messenger. One of our initial tasks was to provide security to our users, as the messages are not stored on any servers and are not accessible to third parties. However, we understood that today, having just that is far from enough. That is why we are creating the Gem4me Messenger as the main communication channel with the world, and you will see what that means shortly. As you can see on this slide, the contents of our messenger today is more than just secure communication. Messenger is approximately 1/4 of what we are doing. We pay great attention to fintech technologies, which make your smartphone an instrument of financial interaction with the world. Bot platform is another major development of ours, which is a part of the messenger, and I will elaborate on it very shortly. And finally, commercial platforms. We are planning to have 3 commercial platforms, as we understand that the buyer of the messenger will be looking to how the messenger is able to monetize itself and earn money. What can you do with the Gem4me messenger? Firstly, as I mentioned earlier, it is secure communication. Next, transferring any files. One of our advantages is that not only pictures can be sent, but also other types of files as well. Publics can be read, where participants receive regular updates on the topic of their interest. You can also create publics on topics that you are fond of and invite others people to read yours. You can transfer monetary funds instantly to any other user, regardless of where the user is, as long as he has Gem4me Messenger installed. Next is the functionality that will be revealed in the coming weeks, which are the marketplace, where one can search for goods and services and instantly sell or buy them, and I will discuss it in more detail shortly. And finally, earn fast with the Make Money bot. This is a short review and it does not discuss all of the functionality, and I will discuss the brighter functions for now. Let's discuss bots. Bots are a platform that you are interacting with more often lately, an example of which is when you call a bank and are interacting with an automated bot who directs you through the options offered to the department that you are seeking. Bots in our messenger work by the same principle, but not through voice. I am very pleased to discuss that there is such a bot that we were the first ones to launch in the world, the Make Money bot. So how does it work? As you know, there are a lot of developers in the world who are constantly creating new applications. On the other hand, there are smartphone users who would download the developed applications as long as they were told about it. Unfortunately, developers are left only with the option of advertising their applications in order to increase the user base. However, advertising is very expensive and most developers cannot afford it. That is the reason why we created the Make Money bot, a bot that connects the developers and the users with smartphones. Developers are ready to pay for the promotion of their applications, and we offer this platform where developers can post their applications and offer instant rewards to those who actively promote their applications. Each user gets his personalized link that can be shared with anyone and initiates the download of an application. This is what Make Money Bot is, and we were the first ones in the world to create such a platform, and Google noted us for this platform as well. What should you do in order to earn with the Make Money Bot today? Download the Gem4me application in case you haven't done so already. Open the bot section, as for now this function is only available on Androids. Next, open the Gem4me promotion bot, which shows available commands right away, as you can see on the screenshot on the right. You can earn money, withdraw it, and do it all again with the help of the Make Money bot. How much can you earn? You won't believe it, but you can earn a lot. It all depends on how actively you are promoting, but just by bringing 22 new users, you will earn yourself 10 euros. 110 people will give you 50 euros. If it's not in one day, it might be a couple days. 1,100 people is 500 euros. That is a large number, but I am sure that many people have numerous acquaintances and people in their contacts and all the social networks, all of whom your potential clients. There are people that have social groups with thousands of people, and if 11,000 people download the application, the person receives 5,000 euros. I know this is a large number and it isn't easy to earn it, however, this is possible and it is worth trying. I want to add that the 45 euro cent stake for every user is only temporary, as it is rather high and is meant for the promotion purposes only. This is not a one-time earning. This is an instrument of constant income, as today we have two applications that pay for their promotion, which are Gem4me Messenger and Gambino Slots gaming platform. Furthermore, in July, our developers will reveal a platform where dozens of other developers will be able to post their application for the promotion purposes. By learning to use this instrument once, you can create a steady monthly earning for yourself of several hundred euros per month. This is why we are proud of the Make Money bot. Our next topic is the marketplace. What is it and why? Marketplace allows to connect the buyers and sellers of any product or service. We are building the marketplace on the bot foundation as well. It is very simple. In June, you'll be able to simply type in a command of what you want and the bots will provide you with options with the highest reviews and that are located close to you for you to choose from. Furthermore, for entrepreneurs can communicate with the bot in a very simple way as well. And lastly, paying for the service or products is done right here in our marketplace as well. I want to discuss that we are not the first ones to come up with this notion. The creation of WeChat, a very popular messenger in China, was able to grow its user base to 890 million of people with the help of their analogy of marketplace. Almost any product and service is offered in the WeChat marketplace today in China. We are creating a marketplace that will work not only in China but in any country of the world, because we're building our marketplace on the foundation of bots, which can be easily used by anyone in the world. And now we will discuss the monetary part of the project. As I mentioned earlier, one can earn fast, but that is an average earning. Let's discuss how to earn a lot. What is this earning based on? I will provide an example. A school's board of trustees invested $15,000 into Snapchat based on a suggestion from one of the students' parents in 2012. That only started developing its new messenger back then. The most important part is that they invested when nobody knew the word Snapchat. They invested into something that was almost non-existent at the time. As you may know, in 2017, the now well-known Snap company released its IPO on the New York Stock Exchange and it was valued at $24 billion. The school sold 2/3 of its shares, equivalent to $10,000 that they invested, earned them $24 million. That is 240,000% return on the investment. Where do such investments come from? The creation of such a massive product as messengers, it costs hundreds of millions of dollars. The developer teams don't have such money and they're forced to attract investors to finance the creation. By the end of the project, 80 to 90% of the company belongs to investors, and the developers have what is left. When all of these applications were created, professional investors would compete for the right to invest in them. What we did as a result is remarkable. We gave the opportunity to invest in our project on the foundation of crowd investing. We chose the messenger direction as it cannot be monopolized. There can be one messenger and there are dozens today, and each one of them has their own benefits. We have one of the best developers in the world. We're also integrating the latest fintech developments. We use the crowd investing for the financing of our project and the uniqueness of our project as those who invest become our fans and help our project develop further. As you can see on the slide, there are 4 main stages of our development. We started our project in May of 2014, and most importantly, we're planning to finalize the technological development completely in 2017. We are on our final development stages, and we are planning to have 50 to 100 million of users by the end of this year, and I will elaborate on this very shortly. The total amount of downloads, a number that motivates me and our team a lot, as we have 2.5 million of users, which means that people download our messenger and use it, and it means that we will have even more. When we invite new investors, we understand how important the transparency and security of our project is for them. On our main advantages is our transparent legal structure, as we have 2 main companies, the Gem4me Invest Fund and the company that owns the intellectual rights for the messenger and its users. The structure is depicted on the slide, and we have project investors who can purchase up to 49% of all the shares, and all the funds that are received from the investors are directed towards the 4 main branches: development, promotion, referral program, and administration. As I mentioned earlier, one of our big advantages is our team of developers. The main developer is Synesis, located in Minsk. Viber was developed by the same team and was later sold for $0.9 billion in 2014, and Playtika, which was bought for $4.4 billion in 2016. And our third advantage is the fact that Google noted our project in 2016 and invited us to their headquarters twice so far. And we are in Google's incubator, as they are helping us develop and support us with numerous recommendations. We receive very important technological and promotional help from Google. So how can you earn in the Gem4me venture project? The first way is to purchase packages of shares. That is the easiest way to earn. In order for more people to participate in our project, we'll limit the investment amount to 100,000 euros per person. As you can see on this slide, the amount of funds invested in our project for the period of 2014 through 2016 is around $10.5 million. But as I said earlier, that is not enough to create a mobile application of a good quality. And now, let's discuss the question of what all investors are wondering about, of how much can they potentially earn. I will provide you 2 examples, one of which is how much similar messengers are worth. This is the data on how much one user can be worth of various messengers. And if the founding capital was divided by the amount of shares that we have in our capital, 4 million of shares that is, that price per 1 share would vary from $225 all the way to $20,900 per share. These are the numbers that we can estimate. Out of 4 million of shares in the founding capital, there are 508,618 shares left as of June 21st. The price per share will only be increasing as the closer we get to the concluding stage, the more expensive it is to join our project. Those who join in the earliest always earn the most return. And finally, the second way to earn, as I mentioned earlier, one can use the referral system on top of being a shareholder himself. By telling others about our project, those who join the project due to your recommendation and purchase packages of shares earn you rewards. I announce weekly how much partners receive per week from referrals. The amounts vary from $5,000 to $15,000. Our system of purchasing is very simple. as shares are combined into packages of shares. We created such business packages from 2 shares all the way to 54 shares in order for investors to have the ability to choose the best fitting package. We also offer the Lego system, as it allows for any investor to reach the investment level, which has the highest rewards from the referral program. One can attain this status with any of the packages over any course of the time. I have another important aspect that I'm announcing for the very first time. This is regarding the evaluation of our messenger. I already spoke about the legal system and am now regarding our value. An independent audit organization evaluated our project 4 months ago, and based on what they did, we were estimated at $47.5 million, and the official statement will be published on the official website of the fund as well. This number is the value for the 2 million of users that we had 4 months ago, and now we have even more and have transferred to the European jurisdiction, both of which add more value as well. That equals to $24 per every user that downloaded the application, as the messenger is valid for the amount of users that it has. Let's discuss what this number means in further detail. The report contains the average value per one user for an application of our kind, aka a messenger, on the market today, which is $71 per one user. Due to the auditor's verdict, there were 2 aspects that lowered the overall worth of our application, which made the value of one user of our application go down from $71 to $24. The first one was the location of the company, which back then was in Seychelles, and the second is the amount of users. Serious negotiations of buying an application start when it has around 30 to 50 million of users. These 2 aspects influenced our price. However, we moved our locations from Seychelles to Malta, a fully transparent European jurisdiction, and the amount of users continues to grow since the evaluation was done. We are currently devoting a lot of attention to increasing our user base. Once we reach the mark with 30 to 50 million of users, we will attain the $71 per user mark at least, and our application will be worth $3.5 billion. If we have 100 million of users, the application will be approximately worth $7 billion, and 200 million of users, the amount that we have and are aiming for, the application will be worth $14 billion. Regarding the price per one share, at the moment of the evaluation, our shareholders had 1,370,000 of shares on their hands, and one share was worth $34 4 months ago. Those are very real numbers and an independent audit report of the work that we already have completed. And now we have to finalize the functionality development and increase the user base to the amount that we're aiming for. So, if the application is worth 50 million, the profit per one share will be $875. And if there are 100 million of users, the price of one share will be $1,750. And with 200 million of users, the profit per share will be approximately $3,500. These are almost the same margins of profits that the small school in California received. This is why I'm showing these numbers. One more aspect that I wanted to discuss in detail with you. As of today, our team of developers, one of the best teams of developers in the world, are doing a lot of intense programming with the Messenger. They have been completely rewriting the Messenger's foundation for a native version so that it can operate faster when a lot of users are using it. They're also working on the highly functional bot platform, which allows for thousands of companies to sell their products and services and fintech solutions as well. Today, one share is priced at 60 euros because not everything is finalized with the Messenger. However, once everything is ready, the price per share will be at 600 euros. Choose what you want to do, wait or do it now. The reason is because we live in a world when the fastest win, not the smartest. Those who make the decision sooner win. Investors like the school in California win. Investors that make the decision when there is simply an idea. Thank you for your time today. I wish for you to make the right decision and for all of us to accomplish mind-blowing success with our business. Goodbye.